it is really late tonight. So anybody who's in here, this was very last minute. I said I was going to go live tonight. Some things happened where I didn't go live when I wanted to, but I made it work. I'm here specifically for the big giveaway for the Rumpelstiltskin Walmart exclusive Blu-ray, which you guys have been kind of entering throughout the week. So I appreciate everybody who shared my stuff, shared the videos out, commented on the Instagram post. You have all been entered in this Rumpelstiltskin release. We're going to get to that shortly and find out who the winner is. So I don't care if you're coming from YouTube, Facebook, X, Threads, Instagram. You can find me at borntoberad@gmail.com, but it's BRN to BERAD at gmail.com. I'll have that in the description of this video once we are done. If you are on Instagram, you can find me at Born to Be Rad. And if you're on Facebook, you can find me at Born to Be Rad. And any one of those, you could probably send me a message if you are the winner, and give me your address, and I will send this out to you. But yeah, we will get to that soon. But I figured if I was going to come on live, I didn't want to just come on live to do a giveaway and then bail. So I was like, you know what? The DVD videos that I've been doing lately, people have really liked. I've gotten a lot of great feedback on those direct-to-video ones that me and Joe did. Then I did the DVD slasher movies. That did really well. People seem to like that. So I said, you know what? Let me talk about this. It's been a little while since I've talked about it. And to be honest, somebody commented on something I did, and they said, hey, have you talked about, movies you want to see upgraded? And I said, I have, but I haven't really done it since the beginning of the year. I think I started the year and said, the movies I'd like to see upgraded in 2025. Now, some of them we've gotten. Some of them we have gotten since then. So it's really cool to see. Some have been announced. But I figured, you know what? Let me go through my collection really quick and just pick a quick 30. Now, I have more that could have been on this list, but I just wanted to pick a quick 30. Now, my goal with this was not necessarily like my top 10 all-time wants. It's more like, again, all these movies I would like to see upgraded. All these movies I probably would buy if they did get upgraded. But I wanted to try to find movies that just didn't have a Blu-ray or 4K. So they were stuck on things like DVD, VHS. Now, another problem I ran into was I know a lot more that I'd want. I just don't own them on VHS or DVD. So they were knocked out. So this had to be something I owned, something that hasn't been on Blu-ray or 4K before. So it did get a little bit challenging because I tried to keep it where they've never had an HD upgrade, where sometimes I'll like post something, I'll be like, oh man, I really want to see this upgraded up to Blu-ray or 4K. And I'll get a comment and they'll be like, that was released in Guatemala on Blu-ray. So then it's like, yeah, but I'm not going to buy that. So I wanted to try to avoid all that, to be honest with you. So a lot of these I chose, I don't believe they have other releases outside of the US. You can correct me in the comments if I am wrong, because again, I was just doing it by memory. So some of these I could be wrong, but I tried to pick safe bets here. But I will do that too. We'll go through 30 as people are kind of pouring in here. Again, I know it's late. So my West Coast people, anybody from across the pond will probably be like, okay with this video. Now, all my East Coasters, they actually like to sleep. So on Tuesdays, I'm up at 3:45 in the morning, work all day, party all night, I guess, because tomorrow I don't have to go into work till the afternoon. So Tuesdays are usually pretty easy for me to go on late because I actually do get to sleep in a little bit. But let's see who is in the house now if you guys are watching live. And as I go through these 30, which I'll do throughout the show, and I'll get to this giveaway, I want you guys to talk to me in the chat about any of these movies where you're like, oh, I love that one. I never seen that one. Hey, I do think that has a Blu-ray, edition. Because again, as far as my memory serves, none of these do. But again, I could be wrong. And you guys, I'm not the expert. I just have a good memory when it comes to this shit. A lot of you guys know more than me about this stuff. So definitely hit up in the comment section or in the chat if you feel like I might have screwed up here with some of my picks. But my goal was something that never had nor does have an HD release. Okay, that was my goal. So before we start, let's see who has made their way in. the house here. Ken Carlson is here. Hey, Garrett, pre-ordered the 4K UK Hammer release of Curse of Frankenstein 4K. Interesting. I did see a post about this today. I am interested. You know, I have to take a look at it. Problem I'm running into now, which does kind of suck, is all the stuff that I am actually interested in are like expensive ass editions. And that kind of sucks, you know, because I'm trying to kind of keep my choices very minimal now. Like I'm not getting everything, but the stuff I do want, I'm like, damn, these are all upwards of like $60. So that kind of sucks. So I really got to kind of sit down, buckle down, and figure out what exactly, you know, it is that I want to get now. But that could be one for sure. 304 Horror in the house. Yo, what's up, man? He's in the house. He got his popcorn check. Guy's eating popcorn like all the time. All the time. He must have a machine like at the house readily available for him. He's got his drink. He hit the thumbs up. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And let's go. Now, guys, speaking of that, as people are coming in, and this contest was to just get new people to check out the channel, maybe some friends or relatives or anybody, any like-minded people that are going to check this channel out that might be like, oh my God, I do like this kind of stuff. I like what he's talking about here. They want to join the live chats. Again, you guys kick so much ass in here. So, you know, having more like-minded people in here chatting away would be awesome. And I love these kind of shows where I can interact with you guys. So this giveaway was for you. And at the same time, it was really to just kind of get more eyeballs on the channel, because honestly, I'll be quite honest. You know, I had big goals for the year, and I'll say this now, I'm not going to stop, but I'm far away from that goal for the year as far as, you know, new subscribers and people checking out the channel. It was a personal goal of mine. Last year, I smashed it, which was above and beyond my expectations. This year, I was like, you know what, I'll give myself even a bigger goal than I did last year. And we're not on track to hit that. It was a real rough start. But again, I take full responsibility for all that. But guys, everybody in here who's still watching, thank you guys so much. I'm still going to continue to put out content regardless. You guys still show up. I still show up. That's kind of how this thing works. But with all that being said, if you want to share this video out, we're probably going to be here at least an hour. It would be super helpful because I am 3 subscribers away from 12.8 thousand, I believe. I'm like 3 away. So if we can get 12.8 tonight, just being on here hanging out, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Let's see if there's any new people that get their eyeballs on the product tonight that want to hang around for some more. And if you are new, because I have gotten a lot of subscribers over the last month, and you haven't come and say hi in a chat before, please say hi in the chat. If you found me through this contest, come say that too. And I'm going to run through the chat quickly. I'm going to try to get to most people. I might skip a few if people are saying the same things over and again, because I do want to get to this and I want to get to this list. So guys, thank you for being here. William, what's up, brother? Katrina in the house. What's up, girl? John Doe Juggalo in the house. What is going on, man? Gringo, what's going on, Chewy? How are you? Motionless is here. What's going on? 80s Made. What's up, man? Wow. It is, you know what? That's the toughest thing. And I'll say this now. And go check out 80s Made, by the way. Great dude. Good content. Go check him out. Man, you know how many times I literally am editing a video and someone posts exactly what I'm doing? I'm like, shit, there's been times where I've sat on videos because I'm like, I don't want to do the same video that somebody else just did. Like, it's just weird to me. And I have lists of like upcoming videos here, and there's so many times that I'll see people post the exact same thing. And I'm like, how do people have the same idea? And then I'm like, do I mention it on shows and I like screw myself over? I don't remember. But yeah, man, there's just so much going on. There's people that are putting out daily content. It's hard to kind of keep everything fresh when people have to come up with something every day. It's hard. It's hard to try to keep things fresh. It's hard to try to keep things interesting when people are posting so much and there's so many other creators that you might be following. So yeah, all good, man. Like, again, with this list, yours might be different than mine. So that's another cool reason to check it out, is that people are making list videos, this, that, and this. You might have a different pick than I do here. So you might look at this and be like, oh shit, I didn't even know about this movie. Or, oh, you know, I forgot about that, and vice versa. So yeah, man, definitely go check out 80s Made in his video when it pops up. Hoss of G fam, what's up? Oh, B MAGA. Yeah, I was going to come on a little earlier, but I couldn't. So I am here now. It is late, but I do appreciate everybody in here. What up, Papa Pump? What's up? Holla if you hear me. Perry fan in the house. Let me see. I don't know, John Doe. Did you? I don't think you were on the list, brother. Unless I missed it. I hope you tagged me. Irvy, what's up? Dude, the hazing. That's a good one, man. I forgot all about that one. It's like a 2000s horror. Thanks, man. Midnight in Space, what's up? Jeff is in the house. After Hours is here. What's up, Steven? I'll be on his channel on Thursday. Pre-gaming right before the Vinegar Syndrome show. So definitely go check him out. Oh, hell yeah. Cobra Kai never dies, baby. Strike first, strike hard. What? Noise Loop is listening to some saw Nine Inch Nails and listening while just sick, dude. Love it. Love Nine Inch Nails. It's very good for you, but unfortunately, I wish there was another 5 or 6 hours in a day. That's the problem. Yeah, I do. I appreciate that so much, Barry. Appreciate that so much. I hope you guys are having a rad week so far. Offspring live? Sick. I saw David Bowie the other night. That's awesome you could see Offspring. I remember the first album I got from them was Smash, and then I went backwards and got Ignition, and I loved that one even more back in the day. Bro, what's up, man? What are you doing up so late, dude? Gus, what the heck are you doing up so late, Gus? Thanks for being here, man. 80s, mate. Thanks, dude. Hit that like button. Appreciate that. Like I said, if you guys want to share this out, just tell people I'm live. If people are bored right now, share it on your socials, on your YouTube community tab, Instagram stories with a link. Like I said, I'm like 3 subs away from a round number, so that would be sick to hit it tonight. Alexander, what's up, man? I tried to keep it G-rated for a long time, but I'm starting to kind of open up a little bit for you. Yeah. What up, DC? How are you, man? Fight the good fight. Sick, dude. Nice, man. I hope it's going well for you, dude. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up on IG. Where did I go the other day? They had so many horror DVDs. Yeah, man, I went to a place called Bull Moose in New Hampshire. It was sick, dude. I love that. The problem is, it's just, it's like an hour and a half from me. So I got like an hour and a half north. I got Bull Moose, and an hour and a half south. I've got Archive. Thank you, Punisher. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Ooh, Austin Dolan coming in hot. Thanks, man. Hit me up on the replay. 100%. It's 100% true. All right, I don't want to keep pulling more stuff up because I don't want to give away some titles I got. Vince, what's up, man? Man, what's going on? 100%, man. 100%. Danny Deadeye, what's up, man? Let me see. You woke up and saw. Why were you waking up now? Where are you? I don't know where you live. Are you East Coast? Mid? Where are you guys? Vanderhoff says 41 likes. You know what we like to do it? I really do like to get to that 100 per show. That's always kind of the goal. Is 100 per show is always kind of the goal. Slashing the like button. Appreciate that. People prefer the RG. You guys are too funny. Oh, man. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool, kiddo. Nice. Listing some vintage toys in my eBay store, dude, talking old price tags up. Dude. You know what? I wouldn't even do it, to be honest with you. I would probably leave them on. I think people like that. Hey, dude. Geek True 64. Thank you so much, man. If you have a channel, go check it out. I appreciate that. If you've been watching and not saying much, I really do appreciate that. People who pop in for the first time and they're like, oh, I'm kind of a silent listener, a silent watcher. I appreciate you guys coming and saying thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. And it's definitely means a lot for you guys to be here. Oh, you're in Central. Go check out John Doe Juggalo. I didn't give him a shout. All right. So What do you want to do? Do you want to start this thing with the 30 count, or you want to do the giveaway? Do you guys want to do here? Which one do you want to do? Geek True 64 is a sweet channel. Awesome, man. Go check out Geek True 64. Thank you for being in here, man. What do you guys want to do? You tell me. Tell me what you guys want to do. Giveaway, or Kevin says the giveaway. All right. Now, I put it in a little wheel. We'll spin the wheel, make a deal. Oh, now Wet Movie says the 30 list he wants first. All right, how about this? I will do the spin the wheel giveaway halfway through, because I don't want people to bail as soon as they see if they won or not. Okay. So you're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go 15 deep. We're gonna do a halftime show, and then I'll go 15 deep. None of these are ranked. Okay. None of these are ranked. I'm just picking randomly. Now, I also wanted to kind of try to pick some different titles. Some titles you've seen me talk about before, some you haven't. Some are just like they have to be talked about. But I tried to like leave some over there too, because I have other videos I'm doing that I want to showcase some of these movies, some of these DVDs, and I didn't want to spoil it all here. So let me see what I got here. Now, again, I see you guys talking about a lot of stuff that I have, but I only picked 30, so I wanted to kind of keep it at 30. All right, but these are all ones that I love. Jeff from New York, what's up, man? Gizmo, what's up, brother? Go check out Video Man Gizmo. All right. This is all genres, guys. This is a list of all genres right now. I didn't just do horror today. I did all genres. Okay. I'm just going to start throwing at random. The first one I just talked about on my slasher list, my 50 slasher movies, overlooked slasher movies. And I do still believe that we're going to see this. And I think we're going to see it from TerraVision. I think that's kind of where this should belong. But that is Pinocchio's Revenge. I talked about this on my last video. Very cool movie. I do like this a lot. You know, a lot of people will be like, oh, it's stupid. Like it's going to be some weird Pinocchio. It's actually pretty damn cool, to be honest with you. The look of Pinocchio is pretty cool. I find this a real fun ass movie. And that was my first, pick for something that needs an upgrade. I do think it's going to get one. And one of the reasons I was really sparked to do this today is because on the straight to video I did with Joe, we were talking about The Descent and The Descent 2. And I said, man, it boggles my mind that someone hasn't put out The Descent like on 4K or like a real nice edition. I said, it's probably going to be Scream Factory. I just see them doing it. And then like 2 days later, Scream Factory is announced to do the 4K. And you don't know how many messages I got being like, dude, they did it. Dude, you were right. Dude, you're right. And I finally had to post something. I said, I called it like 2 days ago. But that was kind of one of the reasons, because I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I say something here, and if the right person is watching, maybe they'll be like, oh, I'm going to look into that movie. But yeah, Pinocchio's Revenge is going to be my first one. Next one is, I think this was 97-ish, maybe. This, I don't know. This could have been in the 90s, I believe. But this is a pretty cool movie. It's an anthology. And it's Campfire Tales. This is one that I don't think anybody's touched. Not many people talk about this movie. Amy Smart's in this. This is actually a fun ass movie. So wait, the Lionsgate's doing The Descent now? I mean, they should be doing it. I think they did the DVD, didn't they? I don't know. Maybe it was somebody talked out of turn here. But it would make more sense for Lionsgate, I think. But to me, it feels like Scream would have tried to get that. But now the Lionsgate's doing all their stuff, like literally, I'm sure they're going to want to do it. And to be honest, I think do you know who I think is going to get hurt out of Lionsgate actually giving a shit about their products now? Is Second Sight. I feel like everything Second Sight announces, Lionsgate's announcing it. So I'm really now starting to chill on Second Sight stuff, just because it's expensive. If there's a title in there that gives a beautiful addition, because they always do a great job, I'll kind of hold tight. Like I have May Second Sight over here and It Follows that I might just get rid of and get the Lionsgate ones. I mean, not It Follows. I got May, and then what's that one over there? High Tension. So I might get the new steel books instead and get rid of these. Because again, they take up less room and all this other shit. But again, that's another whole nother topic. Yeah, Campfire Tales is a cool movie, cool anthology. And Lionsgate is expensive. I will. Wait, is it? Oh no, I thought you said Christine Taylor's in this too. By the way. All right, the next one is one that I have a bootleg, but this is not even out on DVD. It's Blood Beach. I've had this bootleg for I don't know, 15 years probably now. Um, Now this one's sick. This one is one that was like an HBO made for TV movie that's really, really badass. I could do another video and talk about this in more long form because I do think it's super underrated. And I would love somebody to get their hands on this. I'm thinking in my head, like if I had to pick somebody, this feels like maybe Umbrella, maybe Kino. But this is Fortress from 19, I think 85. And this is a movie about a teacher and her class that get kind of like abducted by these dudes in masks. These people have like one guy has a Santa Claus mask, the other guy has like a animal looking mask, like a pig or something. And they bring these kids and this teacher out in the woods, and the kids and the teacher decide to fight back. And it becomes like a revenge movie where like these teachers and this teacher and these kids are like making traps and fighting off these dudes and stuff. This is a freaking awesome movie. I think this is the only way to get this movie. I think it doesn't even have anything else besides this DVD, I believe. But this is a cool freaking movie. Somebody said Australian movie, believe. If it is, then I would see like that's why I said Umbrella, because it does. I did think it was maybe something from overseas. But this is a fantastic freaking hidden gem, man. And I'm gonna try to maybe do something else with this movie, like as far as like a list video or something. But let me say this: if you see anybody else talk about Fortress after this video, you know they got it All right. The next one is one I've talked about before. This to me has Terror Vision written all over this. Cheerleader Camp from Anchor Bay Entertainment. This is the only version of this movie out. It needs an upgrade. All-star cast, 80s cheese slasher. It's got a good cast, dude. It's got Betsy Russell, Leif Garrett, Lucinda Dickey's in this. I talk about this movie on a video I did, I think, with Daniel from Cobwebs. We did maybe Camp Slashers or something. I think we talked about this one in more long form. But if you're interested in hearing me talk a little bit more about the Cheerleader Camp, check out that video that we did a couple months ago called like Best Camp Slashers or something. And that cover is super nostalgic. Super nostalgic. But they just put out a soundtrack of this. And I think they also have a soundtrack of Pinocchio's Revenge, maybe. I don't know, maybe. But that's why I think those two would be a good TerraVision title. Interesting. He said Brad Henderson said it'll probably never get an upgrade. That is interesting. Now, this is an interesting pick because this is one of those picks or one of those movies that's probably banned. That's probably never going to see the light of day again because of who's connected to it. Now, obviously, me saying I want to upgrade this movie has nothing to do with the person involved in this movie, but this was a movie that was a staple in my childhood. I've talked about this on other videos before, like scariest made for kids movies video and stuff like that. Favorite anthology video. I did this. And I also did a video, I think, with Christian and Ken, I believe, on one of their channels talking about this movie in more long form. Because we do really like this movie, but I don't know if this is going to be on one of those banned lists. And that is The Willies, which is a fun ass freaking anthology movie. And I think it would be really cool, for someone like Michael Ray Bauer to get this upgraded to like a 4K or some cool edition that, people would want to get him to sign and stuff like that, because he's still active on YouTube and social media. And, he was a guest on the Radpack podcast last year, and cool guy. And I would love to get a nice signed copy of The Willies. But yeah, I would love to see this get a cool new edition. I just don't know if it ever will, because Brian Peck did this movie. So that's where it's a little bit dicey. But I love the Willies. I always have. It freaked me out as a kid. I can remember watching this for the first time on Halloween with my neighbor, and it's just stuck with me ever since. So I got 1, 2. Okay. Next one. Someone talked about it earlier in the chat, and that is Gleaming the Cube with Christian Slater. I'm a huge Christian Slater fan, and this thing is long overdue for a proper release. This thing is a cool ass movie, pure 90s. 88. Holy shit. I can't believe this was even the 80s. 88. Very, very cool. Love Gleaming the Cube. But I hope somebody can put this damn thing out. If I had to guess, I would say like Kino Lorber or something like that. Might seem like something that would put this out. A VSA, actually, great. Yes, a VSA for Gleaming the Cube, I would mark the hell out live. Christian Slater, I don't know. The last I saw him, he was in like a TV show. And he had an appearance on like Curb, but I think he had his own show, didn't he? Like that popular show. As far as what he's doing now, I don't know. But I mean, man, he was everywhere in the late 80s, early 90s. Jesse, this was one of my picks, but I don't own this in any format. So, like, I didn't pick it because I don't have it. So that would have definitely been one of my picks. I love that movie. All right, this next one, when I picked this, I was like, this might have a Blu-ray, if not in the US, maybe outside the US. But to me, this screams Kino. I love this movie. Love it. Now, maybe it has to do with the fact that my profession is fitness. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I own my own little fitness business. I've been a personal trainer and fitness coach for 20 years. I train people in person and online. I teach group classes. So maybe that's why I just love this movie so much. But this is perfect with John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis. Love this flick. Nobody ever talks about this movie. I have the one sheet poster. Always a huge fan of this movie. I would love to see somebody do this again. A nice HD version of this. Now, again, I could be wrong, and there could be a Blu-ray of this somewhere. I just don't think that there is. Jamie Lee doesn't talk about this movie. She was fantastic in this movie. I don't know. She does not like this one. It's so good. She plays a fitness instructor. John Travolta's like he's not undercover. He's like a news reporter, and he's trying to do a story on the rise in fitness and fitness clubs. And are these fitness clubs like on the rise because people are just so health conscious, or are they on the rise because people go there to like meet other in shape people for dating and stuff? So, so you're saying that this had a no Blu-ray, 4-pack Blu-ray? I don't know. But all I know is it needs a nice freaking edition for sure. Now the next one I freaking know does not have an edition. I know why it doesn't have an edition, but I don't care. I need to talk about it anyways because it's probably one of the movies that I feel like needs an upgrade the most. This is a VSA written all over it. I know it'll never happen, but I would like shit bricks live if this ever came out from Vinegar Syndrome on in a VSU. And that's Encino Man, buddy. Love it. You want to know my real thoughts on Encino Man? Go follow the Radpack podcast on YouTube and look for, or even I think if you look in my playlist, the Radpack podcast, check out the Encino Man episode. That was a friggin' fun ass time. Diving deep into this movie, this classic. I saw this in the theaters as a kid, and I just have been in love with it ever since. So I would love somebody to get their hands on this movie. 100%. Like I said, if you go on my playlist, Radpack Podcast, you can watch our full episode and podcast on this. But I'll give this to you. That's my feelings when I think about if this thing will ever come out again. No. Wow. Simon. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who's saying this? You know, B MAGA, I talk to him all the time, and he says, I want Encino Man, I want so bad. I would also love Whitewater Summer with Kevin Bacon. And, you know, when him and I talk, he always says, dude, I love your channel. Like, you remind me so much of myself. And when I show you my next pick, brother, how crazy is this right now? What? What? What the hell? Whitewater Summer is my next pick on this list. How freaking wild is that? That is insane, dude. Insanity right now. Great movie. It's like an action thriller with Kevin Bacon. It's like on the edge of like horror. Me and Mel did a video called Horror Icons, which we've been talking about doing another episode for, where you have these actors that are not known for horror, but a lot of their filmography is horror. And Kevin Bacon is one. Now, this might not be considered a horror movie, but it's close. It's close. I mean, this is a real cool movie. He plays a real cool character in this one. This Toy Soldiers next too. I will say Toy Soldiers is not on this list, but I'm looking at it right there on the shelf, so it could have easily made this list. Look at reach. Toy Soldiers, step by step. All right, it's on the list now. Toy Soldiers is on the list. It was a sneak attack, and I probably can keep it here. But you know what's so wild? This is literally like the third Sean Astin movie I've shown today. Like, what do I have? So what does Blu-ray and 4K have against Sean Astin? I don't understand. I just showed 3 movies. I've only showed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 so far, and 3 of them were Sean Astin flicks. The heck? Oh, Toy Soldiers has a Blu-ray? All right, get out of here. It wasn't on my list anyways. It just happened to be in my sight. Wait, it was the 4th one? What other Astin one did I take? What are the Astin one? Is that what you're talking about? All right. So Toy Soldiers has a Blu-ray, so it's out. Sorry. That wasn't even on my list, but I saw it and I wanted to just kind of be funny. Yeah, Willie's, I know that one, but I don't know what other ones you're talking about. B MAGA. Stop looking at my window, you little jabroni. Can't Buy Me Love is my next pick. What the heck is going on here? What, dude? This literally is probably one of the movies out of this whole list that I want to come out in a nice edition, like the most. 100% the most. I freaking love this movie so much. And you're going to see this on another video, or maybe another 2 videos I am working on right now. But I wanted to showcase that. Yeah, dude, this dude needs to not have a camera here. He needs to not have a camera here. TJ, I would love to put that on my list. I just don't own it. Oh, wait. Toy Soldiers, the Willies. And oh, I forgot he was in Whitewater Summer. Holy shit, you're right. You're right. Day 1, 100% 80s. Day 1. You threw shit at my house. Love this movie. Bro, you're missing some good shit in here. Oh my god. Thanks for being here. Go check out the Huckster over at Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. There he is right here. My boy. Oh man. Guys, if you're hanging out, go check out hit the like button for me. Like I said, I'm about 3 subs away from a round number here. So if I can get that tonight, that'd be sick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. We're almost at 15. When I'm at 15, we're going to do a giveaway. All right. Yo, no one said this one yet. No one said this one. I talk about Soul Man on a video if you haven't checked out my 80s movies that can never get made today. It's not on my list, though, because I don't think it'll ever come out. All right. Nobody's talked about this one because I don't think many people know about this movie. Me and Cody did a Rad Dudes episode talking about some of these movies, and this was on there. Nobody's mentioned it. And if this thing has a Blu-ray, I will shit right now. Not literally, but I'll be shocked because this is like a freaking under or overlooked classic. Well, I would say classic. It's fucking wild. Collision Course with Pat Morita and Jay Leno. Buddy cop movie. Look at this team. Buddy cop, Pat Morita, Jay Leno. This thing is a very, very overlooked gem. It is fun as hell. It's like one of those 90s like buddy cop jams. This thing it's fun. And it's got one of the craziest kill scenes ever in any movie. Any movie. You watch this, you're going to see that scene and be like, holy shit, what the hell did I just watch? Nobody talks about this movie. Collision Course. Buddy cop movies. You heard it here first. You see anybody do a buddy cop list, it's because they watch this video. Collision Course, dude. Nobody talks about that shit. No one. Deep Cut is right, man. Wicked deep cut. Wicked. Oh my God. Should we do another hold on. Just for the hell of it. Let's do another Encino. Hold on. Do I have more Encino? All right, let's do another Encino. Let's do this. Oh my God. All right, hold on. I dropped Toy Soldiers. I had to get it. Put it back up on the shelf. All right. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Where's my chat? Oh, Kino would be huge, man. Kino would be huge. Huge. Bro, I do remember Big Shots. That almost made the list. It's right there on the shelf, right there. I didn't know if it had a Blu-ray, so I didn't mess with it. Showdown Little Tokyo's awesome too. That might have a Blu-ray though. Okay. Where am I at here? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We got 3 more, and then we're going to do the giveaway, okay? We have a lot of people in here, so guys, hit that like button. All right, what's up, Matt Hara? Thanks for being here. Cocoon is on blue, but it's so far out of print, I don't know if we're ever going to see it again. You guys are going crazy with this stuff. Yeah, I thought it did have a Blu-ray, actually. I might have it, to be honest with you. What's up, homie? All right. You guys are saying some great picks, man. Love it. All right. I don't think this has an addition. If I think that like Kino, this feels like Kino to me. I would love like somebody like Arrow to do a cool addition to this or something. I loved this movie as a kid. Now, guys, tell me if this has a Blu-ray. I just don't have it, and I wasn't aware of it. This is one of those movies from this actor that I think for most people was considered probably an epic fail. But so wasn't Last Action Hero with Arnold, and I feel like that's like one of my favorite Arnold movies ever. I think it was just like wrong place, wrong time, and I do kind of feel like that about this movie. And you guys might say to me, dude, that movie did really well. I just don't think anybody ever mentions it. And I saw this growing up with my brother, and we loved this damn movie. And I do think somebody mentioned it in the chat at one point today, and that is Robin Williams and Toys. Let me know if this has any upgrade, because this is a fun movie. I always loved this movie. It's weird. It's a real weird movie, but it's super cool. I really like this movie a lot. Let me know if anything about this. Like, again, to me, like my brother and I really liked it. I never heard then or now anybody really mention Toys. But this was a cool flick, and I do not think it has another edition besides this. Um, but you guys let me know if there's anything like, did this do well? Was it considered a bomb for Robin Williams? Because I mean, this might have came after Doubtfire. So I mean, he was at the height around that movie, and I think that this might have been something that came out afterwards, and maybe it was just an epic fail. I can't even find what year this came out. Oh, 92? So what was Doubtfire? I think that was after that, wasn't it? Let me see. Yeah, so Doubtfire was 93. Okay, so this was before. Toys, yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I think that's exactly what it was. I think it was one of those movies that was like ahead of its time kind of for people. Um Okay, next one. This one is one that I thought was going to come out from Scream Factory or at least Shout Factory because I don't know if they still do, but they had like Shout TV, which was like an app service. Like I used to subscribe to it. I think it was free. It was like their digital platform. And this movie was on it. And I was like, holy shit, like it's cool to see, this movie getting some love. That must mean it's going to come out soon on Blu-ray. Never did. But it was a cool movie. It's 80s, very overlooked. And that's a movie called Electric Dreams. Let me know if anybody's seen this. I don't ever hear this mentioned ever. It's got a great soundtrack in it. I don't ever hear anybody talk about this movie at all, but it's really, really cool. Shit. It has a second sight Blu-ray. All right, it's out. All right, let me swap it. Damn it. All right, you're out. You're in. Okay. All right. I guess I was wrong. I thought for sure that didn't have anything, but okay. I don't think this has another edition besides this. And this is like an early Anchor Bay edition. I think this might be it, guys. Let me know. This is the original now. Stepford Wives, the OG one. I think this is all it has. You can get the remake in all different formats. I don't know if this has ever been out again. And this was like one of Anchor Bay's like first titles from back in the day. It's almost hard to believe this doesn't have more releases. Like, to be honest, like it really almost boggles my mind that this doesn't have another release. You're telling me that this only has a DVD from 1997? Like, that's wild because this to me is considered kind of a classic, especially because they did the remake and stuff like that. Like, it's just kind of wild to me. You're saying it's a soundtrack issue. Okay. So that makes a little bit more sense now. But I mean, it's almost a shame that doesn't have an edition. This is an Anchor Bay DVD. I don't know who else owns this. Maybe whoever owns the remake owns this as well. Somebody says it has a different DVD. Okay. So maybe it has another DVD, but I don't think it's ever been upgraded at all. Thanks. Thanks, Lemmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, I got one more on this stack right here that I'm going to talk about. And then we'll do the giveaway, okay? All right. JJ Wild says, do I have the Lost Sleepaway Camp sequels? I've got everything. I got everything. And I've actually got more stuff coming that nobody's really seen. So, yeah, I got Return to Sleepaway Camp, the full version. I've got, I got Sleepaway Camp Survivor, the first version. Yeah, all of it. All right, the next one, and this is another one where I don't think it has a Blu-ray. I know the original one does, and it shocks me that this doesn't. But the main reason I want this to get a Blu-ray is so I can put it next to the original on the shelf. Now, I don't need this to be a 4K. Sure, whatever. If you give me a 4K box set, like I like my sequels to be next to each other on the shelf. That's all. And it is Weekend at Bernie's 2. Now tell me if Bernie's 2 has an addition at all. I don't think it does, because I wouldn't have it on DVD and have the other one on Blu-ray if I had access to get the other one on Blu-ray. So you'll probably see 976 Evil 2 coming out. Yes. So guys, let me know. Is this it? No upgrades, right? No, Bernie's 2 doesn't. Okay. I didn't think so, because I wouldn't have it standing alone and it's on a shelf here. But I mean that's a must. That's a must. 100%. So it made his list too. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a fun one. It's very different. They take it kind of bonkers, but it works. Thrashin' does have a Blu-ray. I have it, but I think it was one. So Kino's probably going to do it, because the one I have, I believe, is from Olive, who is now out of business. Yeah, it has a Blu. Yeah. The Disorderlies, is that the one? No, I'm thinking of Ruthless People. I don't have the Disorderlies, I don't think. All right. I'm going to do the giveaway. Now, everybody on this list is people who participated. At least these are the ones these are the people that tagged me. So here's what I needed them to do. Share a YouTube video of mine. Tag me in it. Okay, those were the two big things. So then I knew that it was shared. Then I could put your name down. Then, if you wanted an extra point or extra entry, you had to do all that. Then go to my Instagram page and repost the post regarding the contest. That gave you a second entry. But you needed to at least do the first ones to be qualified. So I'm going to pull that up now, and we are going to find the winner. All right. So we've got to do. I'm not good at this. StreamYard has changed a lot, so I'm not sure what button. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. Do you guys see this? There it is. There's the wheel. The wheel. Click to spin. All right. You guys ready? Spin the wheel. Make a deal for Rumpelstiltskin on Blu-ray. Here we go. Who's going to win tonight? Zombie Movie is the winner. I believe on Instagram. So hit me up on Instagram, Zombie Movies. You are the winner, and you will be getting Rumpelstiltskin on Blu-ray from Terror Vision. This is the Walmart exclusive one. Not all Walmarts have it, so that's why it's kind of one that people want. It's got this cool thing on it. It says from the creators of Leprechaun. It's got kind of a different slipcover. John Doe, I apologize, man. I don't know why I would have missed that. I apologize, dude. I'd have to look. I don't know where you guys tagged me. Again, as long as you followed all those rules I said. I don't know. Obviously not. I don't know. But yeah, Zombie Movies, get at me on Instagram. I think that's where you tagged me. You tagged me on Facebook. All right, Vince. I will check it out. But guys, I have so much other stuff. We'll be doing more contests. I am going to be doing probably a giveaway on I'm going to be doing a giveaway on the Fright Night documentary. So that'll be next for you guys. Zombie in here? All right, we're halfway through. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Apologies, my brother. I don't know how I missed it. Oh, man, I wish that is a good one. I don't have that on here. House Guest with Sinbad. Yes. If Zombie Movies does not hit me up in a week, then this is back on. Okay. 100% less than 0 would be great from Kino. Peace, Dynamite. I do. It's right there. Ugh. Boom. It's not on my list though right now, but it could have been. Could have been. House Arrest. I have that on VHS. Fright Night 1, good. It needs it for the people who aren't able to get it. All right. Let's continue on. Now we're going to get into a weird zone right here. Well, number one, people have talked about this, and that's Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Of course, this is a good one. Again, if you go on the Radpack playlist or the Radpack Pod YouTube channel, the podcast, we talk all about Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead as well, so you can check out that episode too. But yeah, so freaking good. I don't know why. I mean, I kind of know why it doesn't ever release. It has to do with something. Same, it's the touchstone issue. That's the problem. Yes. Exactly. All right, the next up, guys, this is like a big Haim one. This is, we got a Haim stack over here. I'm just gonna throw up there. I could throw anything because Haim barely has like any thing on Blu-ray right now. So I'm just gonna throw some of the big ones that I would love to see. 00 Kid. Probably the most, like, I would say sought after of his movies that I would love to see is Prayer of the Roller Boys. This, I would go nuts. This is VSA all over it. This one, 100%. You knew it. You knew it. Of course, man. I love that movie. Corey Haim in A Dream Machine. This is another fun one I'd love to get on over here. And you got the Fast Getaway movies. This is like a Vinegar Syndrome double pack right here. So Vinegar Syndrome, if you're watching this, I need a Fast Getaway package just like this, please. I talked to Cynthia Rothrock last year, and she said she just did a commentary for a new edition of Fast Getaway. So I don't know who was putting it out, but what's crazy is that, like, she didn't know who was putting it out, and she did commentary and stuff for it. So that is kind of wild. And then the last one, Dream is a Little Dream 2 of Robin Lively. I'll just throw Lenny, we already talked about that one. I'll throw this one up. Blown Away. This was my last Haim one that I chose. But I mean, he's got so much more. I just didn't want to have my whole list Corey Haim, but Blown Away was my last pick from the Haim list. All right. Here's what we got. Night Flyer. I know some people talked about this earlier tonight. This is a pick. Love this movie. Stephen King, Night Flyer. The vamp in this is bad freaking ass. And I wish this got a nice edition. This is one that somebody should hopefully get their hands on. The problem is, it's like one of those HBO movies, kind of like what I talked about with The Fortress and stuff. I don't know if that's HBO or Max, but somebody owns it. Like this, they have problems getting these out. You know, the same way, you know, The Hitcher had issues for so long. And the next one, I don't think this has a Blu-ray. I could be wrong, but I have the original one on 4K, and I wish this would get one too. And this is The Guyver 2, which is different than the original, but it's fun and it's bloody as hell. This feels just like Power Rangers on steroids, basically. But yeah, The Guyver 2, I think, would be a cool one, like I said, because we have the original one. So to have this to kind of go with it, I think MVD did it on 4K, I believe. But having this next to it on the shelf would be sick. And this is a fun ass movie. Great martial arts in this one. So Guyver 2. Nobody really talks about that one that much. I have Cyborg 2 on DVD. All right, I'm gonna get this could be a twofer because both of these movies need it. One, I really want it. The other one, I could take it, but this would be another VSU, uh, and that is Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny. I would love Suburban Commando more than anything. Mr. Nanny, if they came out with it, fine, I'll take it. But Suburban is the one. That's the one that I really, really want. Is next. One, two, yeah, it's a live action movie. Yeah, yeah, it feels very Power Rangers like in comparison to the first one. Bro, I need you to leave the chat immediately because I don't know what the hell is going on here, dude. What the hell is going on here? How can fucking guys reading my mind over here? Elves. Of course, I've talked about this movie so many times on this channel. You think I was going to miss out and skip out on Elves? Hell no. Look at this nice, juicy VHS tape. You know, I've heard two things. I like the first one better. This one's a lot more action, a lot more bloody. Some people like this one better. But yeah. Suburban Queen is a classic. Jesse, I have Three Ninjas, the box set on Blu-ray. I think Umbrella put it out, I believe, or Imprint. One of those two companies did. Yeah, man, I love so many of those too. I 100% agree. Dude, seriously, this guy's got some problems. What the heck's going on, dude? What are you going to say next? Dude, Elves has got one of the, I'm going to say, the second most epic shower scene after Psycho. Put it that way. So if Psycho's got like the most epic horror shower scene ever, this is number 2. Okay, put it that way. He's killing me, dude. What the heck's going on here? I'm looking around to make sure he's not filming my ass. I'm still asking myself the same thing. Bro, is the hidden camera in that pumpkin or Jaws' mouth or something? YouTube foreplay. Why did you Pistachio's Revenge? What the hell's Lenny's drunk, dude. It's too late. Lenny's wasted. What the hell's Pistachio's Revenge? Never heard of such a thing. You're killing me. What? Oh, Pinocchio's Revenge. Pistachio's Revenge? Oh my god. I talked about that already. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I will say this, Ragnar. I talked about this in another video. Lenora was going to be on this list. It was on my last list that I did, but I was like, you know what? I've talked about Lenora a bunch already on these videos. I did some like list videos it made its appearance on. My last wants videos it made its appearance on. That would look so freaking amazing in 4K. I just didn't add it to this list because I thought maybe it was on too many of my lists. But I 100% agree with you. Oh my god. You guys are killing me. Uh-oh. Now we have Jesse getting this weird B MAGA vibes going on. What is wrong with you guys? Are you guys talking like a separate chat or something like that? Is he telling you what to say like Roxanne? Is that what's happening right now? Surf ninjas? Of course I'm going to talk about surf ninjas. Oh my god. Don't be you and Jesse stop feeding Jesse information, please. Oh my goodness. I can't. It was a fucking Ninja Troll. Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Hold on a minute. I gotta take a second. I can't breathe. Where's my water? Damn it, no water. Robert, what's up, brother? Sure, I'll take it on 4K. I just talked about it on a video. Go check it out if you haven't, called 80s Movies That Could Never Make Today. I didn't talk about that on this because I just talked about it on a video, but I agree. I don't think it's ever going to come out. Bro, are you guys out of control right now? What the hell's happening here? Upworld is a gnome named Norm. What the hell? How did you pick that? How did you pick this? Out of anything, you chose this movie? Why? This is another one I talked about. If you guys want to see a wacky episode, go to the Rad Dudes episode called Buddy Cops, or something like that. It's called Odd Couples, I think. We talk about this one. We talk about Collision Course. We talk about another wacky one that's not even on this list. But you guys are going to have fun with that because these movies are freaking bonkers. It's like basically buddy cop movies, but the most random ones. This is about Anthony Michael Hall, and he's teamed up with a gnome named Norm. The name of the movie, the other name of the movie is called Upworld. And I think it's stuck on VHS, I believe. But this is a freaking wild movie, dude. I think it's the cop. Like he like backhands the gnome in the face and shit. It's wild. But I'm mind blown that you brought this up right now because that was my next pick. Holy crap. Dunstan, what the heck kind of name is this? What's wrong with you guys? This is ridiculous. I don't approve of that stupidity. Dunstan Checks In is a good movie. I don't know if it's a VSA treatment movie, but it's a good movie. Dude, you are insanity, bro. Insanity. Pistachio's Revenge, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys are killing it. See, Dunstan Checks In, get some love. Oh, The Fear 2, I don't have that. Dude, you guys are nuts. I'm your fucking sister. I can't, no more. Go home. Go home, please. I can't do it anymore. What the heck is happening here? What, dude? This guy is killing me. This guy's killing me. What about Bob, dude? Where the hell is this movie? Why is this not out? What's the deal? Is this Touchstone? It is Touchstone, damn it. That's why. Shit. That is bonkers, dude. I will say this. Theodore Rex is right there on the shelf. It's not on this list. It could be, but it's also on that video Odd Couples that I did for the Rad Dudes. So if you guys want to hear all about these, go to the Rad Dudes episode when you're done with this. Odd Couples. You're going to hear about Theodore Rex, Collision Course, all those freaking wacky movies. Holy mackerel. I do have Clown House. I didn't put it on this list, but I do have the movie on DVD. That, I swear to God, Scream Factory announced that once and took it away. I swear to God. This was like early on. I remember seeing it as a drop and being like, holy shit, Clown House. And this is kind of before all that stuff came out, I think. But they took it right away. It never seen the light of day again. Whew. Red Phone, what's up? Oh my God. What are the odds that there are a bunch of dudes who want the same crazy ass straight to video movies in the same room? I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying before I get to. What do I have left? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. That can't be right, is it? 7. 7 left, guys. So you have 7 choices to pick and see if you get it. Curly Sue, that's not on my list. I do have the DVD though. Yeah, you think it is funny because you probably got cams over here. The hell is there something in that Vinegar Syndrome light? Freaking guys. So Curse of Frankenstein, $70. Come on. No blank check on the list, but it's right there. I can see it on the shelf, and I love that movie, and I probably would have put it on here, but I tried to stay away from Disney because I knew it was never going to happen. If I got into Disney, I could have picked the whole library. So that's why I didn't grab that, but I love that movie. It's right there on the shelf. 100%. Cup and a half. I don't have it on the list. I have it right there on the shelf right there. That is also going to be in that video that I talked about earlier called Odd Couples. Stay tuned has a Blu-ray, yeah. Hey, we're all old, brother. Son of Mask. I mean, they did. Arrow just announced the Mask, so that could be soon. Who knows? Dude, I have a gummy story that you guys are going to freaking shit, but I can't tell it now. They might as well do it. 100%. Who put out this? This is like Polygram Video. I don't even know what the heck that is. Oh my god. Oh, I'm behind. That's the problem. I'm behind. Captain Ron, I have it right there. It's not on the list, but it's right next to Son-in-Law, so they both need it. All right, hold on. I'm getting down low because you guys are killing me. Hit the like button as I'm scrolling down. I'm catching up. We have 150 people in here. No clue doing this way. 100%. But get that lottery ticket. I'll split it with you. Yes, it is. It's Anthony Michael Hall. Oh my god. You know it, brother. You know it, brother. Patrick Dempsey in Run. Patrick Dempsey in Run. 150% yes. This is like its real only edition. And people are going to say it has a DVD. It's like a Canadian DVD. Yes. This is like the legit. Look at this artwork. I have the one sheet. This is sick. It's got a laser disc. This is a freaking amazing movie, by the way. It makes no sense that this would ever release. This is like Kino Lorber all over it. I would love Arrow to put this out. I would freaking shit if they put out Run. Somebody needs to put out Run. Is it Touchstone? Who has this? Hollywood Pictures, guys. What's the deal with Hollywood Pictures? Run needs an edition. 100%. This movie is fantastic. Kelly Preston, Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey's in the same as like Sean Astin, Corey Haim. None of these movies are like available on anything but VHS and DVD. It's nuts. What did they do? Did they piss off Hollywood or something? Dempsey is fantastic. This is like a movie that's like I think came out in like 1990 or 89. It's action packed from front to back. It's freaking awesome. I don't know why nobody talks about that. Freaking Simon, dude. Simon, Jesse, and MAGA are like teaming up right now. They're teaming up. You guys must watch the channel, dude. Holy crap. Airborne, of course. Again, if you guys like these kind of extreme movies, check out the Radpack podcast at Radpack Pod on YouTube, or you can find us on all audio platforms. And we did a whole episode on extreme movies, things like Rad, Gleaming the Cube, Airborne. We are all big fans of that. Wow. Fucking guy. Oh, now Simon's trying to take the lead here. Simon's trying to take the lead from MAGA. He's got a couple more to do here. I don't know what else to say about this. This has been on my channel 1,000 times. It's like probably one of my most anticipated upgrades of all time. This and Elves. Some people might find this to be shit. Guys, listen, somebody rented this or watched on YouTube and they said, oh, I thought it was going to be a slasher. It's not a slasher. It's not a slasher movie, but it takes place in a summer camp and it's a fun ass movie. Think of Lord of the Flies, but an 80s summer camp. Okay. Poison Ivy with Michael J. Fox. I've actually never seen that movie. The only Poison Ivy I know is the one with Drew Barrymore. So I don't know anything about that with Michael J. Fox, which is weird because I love Michael J. Fox. The only other one that I know of his that I don't have is Light of Day. So I don't know about it. That's wild that Don May has no intention of putting out Lenora because he must not have access to it because, I mean, that's got 4K screaming all over it. 100%. Cop and a Half is on Blue. Okay. Frankenstein with Burt Reynolds, not that I know of. Pre-Jackson, pre-Lord of the Ring films, I have Bad Taste and Dead Alive and all that shit. Feebles, I have all that over there, but it's not on the list. Oh man. No, not Boy Who Could Fly. I don't have that. I don't even think I own that movie. I don't believe. Nope, nobody said anything yet. Well, okay, let's do this then. So, yes, House Party is coming from Criterion. I'm going to buy it. But the better of all those movies is Class Act. Class Act is the one. Class Act smokes House Party, and I love House Party. This is the best Kid and Play movie ever. Ever. And in my opinion, this is in the same universe as Encino Man. And if you know the movie, you'll know why I said that. Same universe. This is a freaking awesome ass movie. Love it. I've got the DVD. I've got the one sheet poster. I love this freaking movie so much. It needs a new edition. 100%. 100%. B Maggie, you're close. I don't have Loverboy on the list, but it's in arm's reach right here. I picked so much Dempsey, I didn't want to grab another one. It could have been on the list, though. It could have been on the list. Woo! Oh my god. No Holes Barred has a Blu-ray, so it's not on here. Disney owns Hollywood. God damn it. I'm way behind. What's up, Rob? Go check out Rob W. We talked about Whitewater Summer earlier. We talked about Encino Man earlier. Just One of the Girls. I love it, but I already talked about the Hey movies I picked. I have it right there, but that wasn't the one I picked. Can't Buy Me Love. Talked about it. I 100% agree. I'm going to talk to him about it. Rookie of the Year 93. I have it right there. I thought it had a Blu-ray, which I assume maybe it doesn't because it's probably owned by Disney, so it's not on the list, unfortunately. Somebody should do it. I'm going to tell you right now that somebody was going to release Summer Camp Nightmare on DVD, and because I had it on pre-order, and then it got canceled years ago, and it never came back up. Don't know if it was a mistake or what. I have the Summer Camp Nightmare one sheet, but not the Butterfly Revolution one. I can get it, though. Psycho Cop has... Do I have Psycho Cops over here? I have Psycho Cop, I believe, on Blu-ray. California, yeah. Blade Brown, hell yeah. Angus is good. It's not on my list, though, sadly. Lesson Zero is not on the list, but it should be. Alan coming in clutch, baby. Kenny and Company. Hell to the yes. Hell to the yes. Another deep cut. This is pre-Phantasm, Don Coscarelli. This is before Phantasms. A very good coming-of-age story I absolutely love. I did have a chance to talk to Don Coscarelli one time, and the only thing I asked him was, where the hell is Kenny and Company? And he said, I sold it to Disney. They were going to put it out in a new edition, but then they acquired Sony and Marvel and all that other shit, and they kept putting the back burner. It doesn't look like it's ever going to be released. So the last I heard, he was trying to get the rights back from them so he could put it out somewhere else. And that's the last I knew about that. But I did see a screenshot of like a HD version of it, so I don't know where it came from. Oh man, I don't have Silk. What's up, Tony? I don't have Silk Stockings, but I loved that show as a kid. I would love to get that box set. Super's not on the list, but I think it's good. Already talked about that one. Program is very good. I see it right there. I don't know if it has a Blu-ray or not, but it's not on my list. My Boyfriend's Back has a Blu-ray. Airbud on VSA. You guys are nuts. What up, Twisted? I haven't. Dead Presidents, I see it right there. Cool movie. Not sure if it had a Blu-ray, so I didn't pick it. PCU, I got that. It's right there. I didn't pick that one either. I wasn't sure if it had a Blu-ray. Part of me feels like it does. Oh my God. Over the Edge. You guys are killing it. I have. Where's Over the Edge? It's over here. Definitely have Over the Edge over here. Oh yeah, it's right there. Ugh. Does this not have a Blu-ray? Over the Edge, dude. Does this not have another edition? I didn't put it on my list. clutch, baby. Paperboy. Ooh, ooh. Only has a VHS. Only has a VHS. Paperboy. Classic. Republic Pictures. 90s. Horror. Paperboy. Good clutch call, man. Damn. How the hell did you think of that one? Red phone. Woo. Woo. All right, let me see what I got. Okay. I got one left, and then I have kind of a bonus. The last one on my list was Arrow put out Over the Edge on Blue. Did it? Okay, I didn't have that. Survival Quest, which you'll be seeing a video on. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. A little spoiler now if you guys are still hanging around. Here's an Anchor Bay Archives video coming. Anchor Bay Archives podcast episode is going to be talking about these two movies. Okay, if you know any correlation between these two, you'll understand why we're doing it. But they both need new additions for sure. All right, now the bonus is this one because this was like one of the ones that everybody talks about. It does have a Blu-ray from Canada. I think it was like very limited. So this isn't really on my list, but I could guess it's a bonus. But a lot of people want to see Black Christmas or Black Xmas come out on Blu-ray. To me, that screams Scream Factory all over it. I don't know why it's not available. But it did have I think a Canadian Blu-ray at one point, very bare bones, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I don't own that. I only own it on this edition. But guys, you guys made this late ass stream freaking amazing. Amazing. You guys killed it. Hot to trot, baby. I saw that in the theaters when I was a kid. You guys kicked ass. You guys guessing, like literally guessing some of these deep cuts was wild to me, especially when they were literally like next on my stack. Insane. Guys, thank you so much. I can do more of these. Like I said, this was 30 is a lot, but there's a lot more as we can see by watching this list. I appreciate you guys. Definitely stick around the channel. Like I said, I will be doing a giveaway for the Fright Night documentary. With honors, I think that has a blue, I think. But guys, again, follow me on all social media platforms at Born to Be Rad. Make sure you're subbed to the channel. If you're not, hit that like button before you check out tonight. Appreciate that. Go back and check out some of the old episodes I put out recently, a lot of DVD related stuff. Go check out the Rad Dudes and Rad Pack playlists to get all those fun ass episodes for some of the movies that we talked about tonight. Guys, I will check you guys on Thursday night at 11:30 p.m. for the Vinegar Syndrome live show. Packed house. It's me, Christian, and Dead Pit. Come back now. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. Like always, stay